Go live.
We're live. It is Wednesday, January 8th, 2020. Take it away, Larry.
All right, folks, let me get some water and put in the dish for Rosie first. I should have done this chore first, but I didn't. All right, everybody knows we had the big statement by President Trump. How many of you know that when he was giving his statement, that he was actually talking to three different groups of people at the same time? How many of you picked up on that?
Well, he was talking to us. He was probably sending a message to the Democrats, and I know he was trying to talk to the Iranian people. And
well, here's who I know his talk went to. Number one, it went to the Ayatollah, and it was smart. You know, Mary Ellen, all of you, I have talked about wars being fought on many different planes forever. I've told you about it forever. You know, there's economical wars, there's, think of all the wars, types of wars, economic wars, environmental wars, you name it. What Trump is a master at, that I have noticed since becoming president, he brings this business acumen in. Now, we've had other presidents that seem to be okay as far as handling foreign countries, foreign relations, but President Trump does it different. He uses his business acumen to work in our favor, we the people. That's what he's all about, we the people. And he was explaining, now these are my words, I hate to be sounding like Adam Schiff reading the script, so please know this is my opinion and my words. He was speaking to the Ayatollah and basically telling him, look, you thought you had me in a box. You thought I was boxed in. You never dreamed in a million years that I would just call it off. Just call it off. You believe the Democrats. You believe them and not me. You just couldn't believe that I would call it off, meaning Trump. And in a way, he has hit the Ayatollah, folks, with a bigger attack than he could have done using bombs and bullets. You see, Iran's economy is in shambles. It's not going to take a whole lot to push it over the side of the cliff. Not much at all. So by President Trump not going in with bullets, bombs, and soldiers, with him going in working on sanctions against Iran, he's hitting them where it hurts. I don't know how much longer Iran can exist as a viable country. I don't know how much longer it can exist.
So does it affect, do the sanctions affect the government much, or is it mostly the people who are left hurting badly?
Both. It hurts the people, which is in a way a shame. You know, they're not the Ayatollah, they're just people that are governed by the Ayatollah and that group of elitists over there. But they pay the stiff penalty. It affects their lives. And we all hate to see that. But you got to remember, we didn't do it. Don't look at it like we did it. Yes, we put the sanctions on, no doubt. But they violated all of the accords and agreements that we've had So he hit them in the one way that can literally destroy their government. Their government can go down. It's more likely to go down with tough sanctions than it would have been going in and bombing them. It would. It will. It's more likely to go down.
Now, is that because the people are is that because
What?
the people are is that because the people will revolt and overthrow?
What I was fixing, you know, guys, that economy starts failing. There's already unrest in Iran by the people. They're suffering as is. It's not going to take a lot more suffering, and they will revolt. And the Ayatollah knows it. So there's nothing we could have done with them.
Oh, we lost him. That's the second time when he came on just before the show. He was on for a minute and then popped off. And I'm watching for him to come back. And if he can't come back, ooh, yeah. Tamara, I wrote down your question. You know, when there's too much happening in the chat, then I can't keep track of everything, and I miss writing questions down. But I write them down. So I've got them on a list here. So we can ask at the end. So I've got yours, Tamara, for sure. I don't know if he ended up getting a phone call or if he got knocked off again like he did earlier. We were waiting for him to try to get back in. I'm cutting out. I do not know why you can't hear me well. I had somebody have trouble with me on the phone. Let me plug this in and see if this helps. Is that any better sound-wise? Okay. I've got the fireplace fan just went on, so it could be that that's a problem as well. I hate to go over and unplug it while we're waiting for Larry to come back. I will say Larry called me after Trump's speech, and Larry keeps his dog near him for security. He has to be able to keep the dog there, and I'm sorry the dog barks when something's going on or he wants attention. I don't know what's going on with the sound. It could be that we're being messed with, you know. Because I'm sitting right next to the Wi-Fi and it's working, and I may need to go back to, I don't know, I may need a different way to do this. Yes, Tamara, I will ask about the plane crash in Ukraine. The question is, has anybody gotten the manifest to know who was on it? All right, I'm going to go unplug the fireplace. Hey, give me a sec. I got to unplug the fireplace because it makes background noise when you're on the speakerphone. So
I'm sorry. Just got my dog and ain't gonna stay out today.
Yeah, and they're having trouble even hearing me, and I'm not sure why. So I think we're just being messed with today, Larry.
Let's just go old school and get it on.
Yeah, we're that's where we are. So go ahead. Thank you, Betty. Okay, Larry, they're really having a hard time understanding what you're saying, and I don't know what to do about that. So I'm going to read. No, no. Hey. Hang on a second. We've got two choices, folks. We can have him say what he needs to say, let me write it down and repeat it to you, or we can all get on the conference call with him and then you can hear him directly. So tell me which way you want to go, and it'll take them a minute for them to figure that out. In the meantime, I'm going to go back and look at what you said. The first people Trump was talking to was the Ayatollah, and I think you guys heard what he said about that. So number two was the military, to let them know that he's not going to use them as other presidents done and use them for war. The Democrats, he was talking to the Democrats as well, to say that they may think that they had President Trump, but they didn't. He beat them. And the Democratic vision of his attacking Iran, and they're trying to modify the War Powers Act to beat him at it. And he did the one thing that most doubted that he would do. He didn't fight. People are wanting. Okay, that's not helping at all. They're standing just complicit because we have nothing. Why? No, but neither one of us are working. We're just shut down today altogether, Larry. I don't know what else to do. So, do you want to try the conference call line? Okay. All right. Hang up, Larry. I'm going to send you the conference call line and number, and I'm going to type that in to them, and then we're just going to hang this up and go to the conference call.
Hold on, folks. Going to the conference call. Send me a text with it.
Okay, bye. All right, folks, we're going to do the conference call instead. So give me a second to get that number typed in here for you. Of course, I don't have the right number on my keyboard to use. So just give me a sec. I can pull it up. All right, here we go. There's a phone number and an access code. So write that down and come on over and we will do that. Shits and giggles, I have no idea. My computer mic is at maximum. So I don't know what happened. We're going to go ahead and go to the conference call line. So take a peek at that, and I'm going to type the conference call number in here and put it on the screen. And I'm going to end the broadcast right now, and I'm going to go to the conference call. So I'll go on into the conference call, and there's good weather here. We had snow yesterday, and I'm in an old house, and they were working on the power line outside my house Monday, I think it was. So, half the time in my neighborhood, we're constantly rotating who's got good service. So it could be that now. I don't know if it may be great now, but we're going to go to the conference call, folks, because we're just going to do that. So I put the number in and it's there on the screen. So I'm going to end the broadcast and go to the call. Talk to you there.